Hey, welcome back. We're working on a Ford 2015 F. Is this 350? Yeah, that's 350. So I'm getting a P04DB, which is saying that the crankcase ventilation system is disconnected. So get the sensor right here, and that goes down into there. First I checked just to pull on, make sure it wasn't like disconnected. Sometimes this plastic hose gets cracks in it, or I've had them break before and just senses nothing, or it could even be a sensor. So it's kind of a pain a little bit, just like everything else on these freaking trucks. But so it's this unit right here. So plugs into the intake down there. And you've got, let's see, here's a new one, so I kind of show you using kind of into there. So you got a hole here, hole there, there, and this goes into, they go into Velcro. Sometimes these will leak, give you a pretty good oil leak on that side of the engine. So that's a common thing. And then you got the hole here, and this just pushes in. But to take the old one out, let's see if I can get down. Let's see if I can see right there. That's the thing. So what I do is I take a long screwdriver and I go and I kind of push. Get this, actually I'll show you on this, a little easier. So you have the new one, so that one's set up like this, so I just kind of push down on this. So see how this twists? It twists and you pull off, and so I kind of get a long screwdriver, push down, and try. Sorry for being in front. So pull that off. It will pop off, and then I take the sensor out, unplug the sensor. It's a lot easier doing that than getting your hands. You could take this tube off. It would help, but usually you just pull out. And these are common on the 6.7s. It just gets, the filter usually just, it'll get like, you have a code with the filter is in here, it gets clogged up a lot, and it creates pressure in the system, in the breathing system. But I get that one, and I get a lot of these ones that's disconnected. I'll send a code. He's trying to get a sticker. So we're down in Massachusetts, so they're freaking, it's Gestapo down here when it comes to stickers. I call it like little California. It's just getting worse. So next I like to do is take the fuel filter off, kind of get out of the way. So these two, you squeeze for this one. You squeeze both the white ones, you pull off without, pull it back. So you have one on each side. Because these Ford connectors, it can be, some of them can be like a small puzzle if you've never done one before. You're like, what the fuck am I doing? So this one, this blue one, isn't bad. You take, see that, like two little tabs, and you push it down. Two, and then you pull off, and the filter, just turn it, you kind of get out of the way. So move that out of the way. Let's get down a bit. So yeah, I've been busy. Just a lot of the jobs, the breakdown jobs, I've had the customer there, the foreman there, the driver there, so it's like it's hard to record some of this shit. But this one is a very common, so if you have a 6.7, more likely it's not if you do it, it's when you do it. So I figured it'd be a pretty good thing to do, kind of do it yourself. You can take this off from that if you want. Doesn't really tend to do much. You just gotta be careful. You break this off, this tube goes down. It goes down over to the freaking frame rail and stuff. It's kind of you don't want to break it. How's that? How's that for it? You can kind of bend this out of the way. So let's see. So you got, if I can get a light back in here, these sucky ones. You also, not a bad idea to have a magnet ready. So when you pull it out, it doesn't fall down and go, kind of a pain. Look at this freaking magnet. I was hoping it was a little stronger, but it's kind of it does the trick for now. So I like to, let's see if I can show you where kind of is hidden. So where are we? So you got those two right there, which were the back two on the other one. I use a long extension and a swivel. Gotta get it on there. And Mr. Milwaukee. See if I can kind of move you over here. Can't see really good anyways, but we'll do the freaking play-by-play. Okay. Sucks you can't like play music really. Or have it in the background. It gets a little freaking stale. Just like listening to me constantly. Breathing and freaking bitching and grunting. But that's how it is, I guess. Get this shit. Yeah. Getting pretty close to the back, so I like to put the magnet. I do not want to go fishing for these fucking little bolts. These 10 millis. You do pretty good, I'm sure. When I'm recording, I'm gonna freaking I'll drop one. This fucking magnet, I shouldn't. Fucking Amazon special. Like, oh, it's got a nice bend to it. You gotta get in there, and the freaking magnet's weak as shit. Oh, I can kind of get my finger on that one. Okay. This one. Let's get to the other one. I got her loose. Yeah, but definitely the swivel long 1/4-inch drives get you in there a little bit better. Alright, do not fall. What the fuck are you? Same with freaking putting the bolts in, you gotta like He's super gingerly. Like fucking playing Operation as a kid. Alright. Those two. And we got this one, which is like a nice easy one. That's right. And these are all the same size, so I wouldn't worry about like marking them on those three. Then you got, get a freaking light on this. You know, let's not make this suckier than it already can be. There's, decided to put like, I don't know if you can see, there's like a stud and a bracket that you kind of gotta. Can you see that? I don't know. So right here is gonna stud in a bracket, so you gotta get the stud off, and whatever's onto this little plastic clip a lot, you're gonna kind of pull off. But this fuel line is in the way, so you might have to do a little, like, I don't know, like get the socket in and just move it a little, caressing. Don't talk dirty to it. Whatever you gotta do, get the freaking socket on it. Is that a freaking, yes. It's like, you know, you do enough of it, like, oh man, you can find an easy little way, but this one doesn't have the plastic clip on it. Get a bit of right now. I mean, you can take this line off if you want to. Should probably be a little easier. At least get out of the way. See, pull. So in these ones, you pull out this outer until you see it pull out maybe like an 1/8 inch, quarter. Then you push down on this, and then it'll pull out. Wow, freaking look at the rot! Look at this. See the freaking rust down there. He plows with this, but like it's probably the rustiest fuel lines I've seen. Oh jeez. New England. Freaking bitch more. I don't really bitch more about Fords of the freaking rust I work on. All right, let's see if I can get this. I think we have to get. I think that's a freaking little bracket. Where's it? Okay, so yeah. So down there's a little. The bolt right here that lets you move this fuel line just a little bit. Pretty much enough to like get a socket on it. Wonder if I can. Nah, it's just a little. It's just hard to get to, kinda, and without dropping stuff. There's a socket right here. Move you right here. Don't break on me. Okay. Yeah, because they can't. Literally, it's right in the freaking way. Let's see. Pull that off. It's almost. All right, so I think that's an 8. Let's get. So you got a bracket that bolts down for this fuel line. Take, unbolt it, makes it possible to get a socket on. Right one? Oh no, the 9. I grabbed the wrong one. Let me get it here. 9mm. I fucking never use 9mm. 7s. I use 7s, 5.5, the odd ones, but 9, not so much. Another one of those you want to have a magnet on. It's even smaller. Come on. Ooh. I lucked out on that one. I was ready to go down. That one's smaller, 8mm. And they give me enough room to freaking get it in, or do I have to take the other one off? Nah, there's another one I'll take off. Let's get down. Oh God, this thing is like stuck on my socket. Do not fall. Do not fall. Okay. That's good. Yeah, usually I do pretty good with that. So it's only when I record is when they freaking fall. So I look like an idiot, but I'm not. At least that's what my mom says. Alright, gives me just enough freaking wiggle room to get that 10mm on that. Silly. So you get the stud one there. So now it's out of the way. Now this should just come up. Just kind of get it out of the cover, and then I get this. All right, I guess we'll take this off. Pull that out, push it down, nice and easy. Okay, so we'll get that around here. Get this shit out of here. Just be careful with these. They're all plastic and they freaking. If you're doing this in the truck's, you know, several years old, you don't want to you could possibly break it. So there you are. That's what it is. So got each one goes into that one there, and you get the oil down here. So clean that up a little bit with a rag. Soak it up. Just so it's not pissing out. Okay. And when you put the new one in, you want to do, you know, put it in. You just want to start. You don't want to like hammer down individual ones till they're all finger tight in. Then you can kind of go at it. So this comes with a little heat shield. You just kind of peel it off, put it down. It's kind of pretty self-explanatory. There's fucking nothing metal on these trucks anymore. This will come with it. So put a little bit of oil around the gaskets. I slowly put it in there. Just be careful, don't manhandle stuff. You might catch a line and fucking break it, then you'll be pissed. Everything's plastic. Everything's plastic. Yes, I'm tight. Oh, sorry. Can't if I can find a place to put you. Okay, get you out of the way. Get you in here. Oh shit, sorry, I don't even know if you were free. Come on. It's like literally everything is like a puzzle piece. It just like fits for things. So put the other ones on just the way you put on, and let's see, this, what you gotta do is like plug it in first. Okay, and then so it's plugged in, and then you can just kind of push it in right on. I take the long screwdriver and kind of push on the plastic gray piece, just a regular piece. And okay, all right. So I'll put these back. The fuel filter. Pretty simple, just pop it in, and then this code should be gone and never return till next year, till you need another one. Just kidding. All right, thanks for watching.